It's day 4. Let's go. Welcome. Look, today, guys, look. We have to talk about your meat replacers. So many people always come up to me and say, hey, Tony, I want to try some different, meat alternatives. I'm not sure what to get. I'm not sure what to try, but I love meat so much and I want to go vegan, but I love my meat. Today, we're going to cover some of my favorite meat replacers out there. So stick around.
This video is brought to you by the Simpson Home Group, your go-to realtors in Maryland. If you or anybody that you know is thinking about buying or selling a home this year, click the link in the description box to get started. Now back to the video.
All right, look, I don't know whether to do a countdown or just talk about it. So I think I'm going to just talk about it. First off, I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you on this vegan journey. Whether you're day one or you've been doing this. This Veganuary series has always been geared towards new vegans. I'm here for you. I want to be your biggest supporter, your biggest fan. I want to hear how long you've been vegan. I want to hear how long you plan to stay vegan. All of that good stuff. But let's get right into it. If you're a new vegan here, go ahead and slap that subscribe button. Become a mechanic. It's totally free. Buy some of the merch below. You'll see something below the video that shows the merch. It really helps our channel. And also, subscribe and like the video. You know what I'm saying? Like it. Anyway, let's get right into it. I think the first pretty powerful meat alternative for me would have to be the Beyond Meat brand itself. You'll be hard pressed to find anything in that brand's lineup that is that's not good. Honestly, I love the sausages, whether it's the breakfast sausage or the sausage links. I love I just love everything about it. It's a pea protein based food. You're gonna have your healthy vegan say, hey, it's highly processed. But let me tell you one thing, it's not, and that's a freaking animal. Anything in moderation, which I like to tell people, especially if it's a comfort food. But listen to me, absolutely delicious. Beyond burgers, Beyond sausage, the breakfast sausage and Italian sausage, the Beyond chicken, if you're lucky enough to find it, get you some of that. It is delicious. Like, I'm trying to tell you, real deal delicious. Moving right on, number 2, let's talk about some edible plants. The first edible plant that I like to speak on would be the cauliflower. Boy, this thing is versatile. I have like 3 different recipes of cauliflower. That's how much I like it. You can chop it and fry it and batter it and fry it, and it to take on like a chicken flavor. Not really the texture, of course, but it'll give you like that chicken. If you're missing chicken, it'll give you that flavor. It's super delicious in my point. Like, I don't know, I just love it. If I go somewhere and they got fried cauliflower, like I'm probably gonna get it. It's a good chance that I'm gonna get it. You can also roast it. I've done this before. I put it on the cast iron skillet. I like put some olive oil and then I season it up. Some rosemary and a whole bunch of earthy seasonings. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering thinking about it. That is the freaking truth. I am trying to tell you. All right, let's move on. Number 3, your mushrooms. There are so many edible mushrooms, and it's so funny. Like, people who eat meat, they be coming to me like, "Hey, Tom, how the heck? Why do you eat mushrooms? It's a fungus. It's a fungus." And I'm like, "But you eating a cow's butt and a pig's butt right now. Like, come on." So anyway, mushrooms take on so many different, variations and tastes and flavors. You got your portobello mushroom, right? I slice them and I cook them up real good, and it tastes like a steak strips or something. It's like really delicious. The mushroom thinks it's so many different things. Then you got your lion's mane mushroom. This mushroom is fire. Listen, I don't know where you're from, but we have a Mom's Organic Market in my area. This thing, I like shredded it up. This joker tastes just like some crab cake when I season it up. Like, season it and made it a little crab cake. Bruh, listen to me. This joint was fire. And that's just 2 mushrooms right there. Then you got a third one. They call it chicken of the woods. I can't remember the actual terminology name for it. Bruh, Google that joker. The chicken of the woods It tastes just like chicken. Like, just like chicken. Like, if somebody fried that up when I was, like, not eating meat and gave it to me, I would have probably been like, this is some really good chicken. Like, oh my God. This is a good piece of chicken. Like, that's what I would have thought. So, this video is more or less for people who are still wanting the taste and texture of meat, or people who still enjoy the taste and texture of meat, but don't want to do the harm and eat the animals and harm their bodies, or whatever the case may be. So if you're saying, I don't want the texture of meat, like that part might not be for you, okay? I'm trying to help the people make this transition nice and seamlessly. So that's just another mushroom. There's one more, the king oyster mushroom and the regular oyster mushroom. Both of those guys are like delicious. Look them up, try them out. Number 4, you got your tofu. We talked about tofu in a previous video. I feel like tofu is like a sponge. It tastes like whatever you season it like. So if you season it this way, it's gonna taste that way. If you do it this way, it's gonna be that way. Tofu is just so versatile. It's very, very, very delicious. Okay, hold on. Now I'm talking too much, because I don't think it's very, very delicious, but I think I've had it done very deliciously. There's a place in Maryland called Ekibon. Bruh, they got like the best tofu in my opinion. The way they fry this joker up, and the way they sauce it up, and they throw a little cilantro up on that joker. I'm gonna try to add a picture right here. That joker, oh my God, it is the truth. Like, I absolutely love and adore it. So we got 2 more on the list. Next up is the jackfruit. I'm not sure if you have some jackfruit yet, but this little jackfruit thing is chicken. Somebody told this boy it's chicken. It comes in a can. It has a brine on it. The brine is like, it adds a little flavor. So you really, really got to soak this joint to try to get some of that flavor out of it, because it has this flavor, and you got to do some stuff to get that flavor removed from it. But get you a can of jackfruit. Awesome, off the chain. You can make little nuggets with it. You can make a pulled pork with it. It's so versatile. So many different things you can do. I love it. I love it. Give me all the jackfruit, and I'll make you up something. You know what I mean? Like, just give me some jackfruit right now. All right, last but not least for my list, you got the banana blossoms. If you're a fish eating person, bruh, the banana blossoms are for you. I've never heard of these craps until I went vegan. But they come in a can. You get them, you season them up and fry them up just like you would do a fish if you're used to eating fried fish. And listen to me. Fire. You'd be like, oh, I miss fish. No, you ain't gonna miss it after that. That I feel like that's gonna tickle your fancy. It's gonna do what you needed to do. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. You know what I mean? And the last few things, all I named off was all natural foods. They weren't meat replacements. There's plenty of meat replacements. A few other brands, just to give honorable mentions. You have your Gardein brand or Garden brand. I'm not really sure how to say that name. You got the Impossible Foods brand. The jury's out on that. Some people consider it plant-based. Some people consider it not to be plant-based, only because of the animal testing they did when developing the food and stuff. As for me, I'm not really a huge fan of Impossible anyway, so I don't know. I'm just kind of like a Beyond fanboy. I just like my Beyond meat. Absolutely delicious. But there's other brands. If you want to learn about some more brands of meat that you can, or vegan meat you can check out in the market, just let me know. I'm going to do a full walkthrough in a supermarket to show you guys some of the vegan staples you should get when you go to the market. I'm really doing this all for you guys. I really hope you guys are enjoying this content and this videos. Let me know whatever you need to see from me. Write it in the comment and I'll get it done for you. All right, guys, I love you. Eat grass, not ass. I'll see you on tomorrow's video.